I'm going to do my honest review on the GMB Pro backpack. This is the largest size that they offer. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be the same, so take this for what it's worth. This is my experience using it on a daily basis while I'm in barber school, 5 days a week, and actually using it every single day, opening and closing, going through all the features and how it's been holding up and what my experience has been. So let's get into it. Okay, so on this top portion right here, up here, we got a pouch. I keep Cool Care and some Clubman in here that has kind of self-destructed, but oh well, at least it smells good. So that's what I keep up here. That's what kind of fits. You can get creative with that. This pocket up here is kind of useless because it's already, from what I have inside, it's already pretty much full. You can't really fit anything other than like maybe some business cards or something flat. That's all it's gonna fit up there. Next door, same situation over here. You know, not a lot of room to keep a lot of stuff. Right there, again, keep it flat. Now, underneath that one, keep neck strips, shaving gel, hairspray for my lineups, and generic shaving cream. Okay, that's what I keep in there. Fits well. This is probably my most organized pocket. And over here, the second portion, I have the zipper, keep my mirror, keep the mirror. I got my diffuser head for my blow dryer, water bottle, keep my cape. That's all that I keep in here. This, you know, it's fine. You don't fit tons of stuff in this one. And the main section is right here. Clips on. Okay, so that's it with the clips on. Then you open this up right here. Bam, fully loaded. Okay, so here's the meat and potatoes. Okay, I keep guards this section. I got 2 combs. All my combs I keep them clean up here. If they're dirty, I clean them, suck them in the barber side. I don't like putting stuff dirty back in here. But as you can see, this is my layout. This is how I have things organized. You can kind of get an idea of you know, how much you can fit in here. Obviously, I got 3 sets of clippers, 3 sets of trimmers. I've got my shaver up here, aftershave, clips, combs. Keep gloves in here. All my shears, feather razor blades, regular blades, a little bit of oil. Got my razor holders. Yeah, I have some styling combs in this compartment over here. Over here I have a wireless blower, the nozzles in there. Works really well. Can't get that back in. There you go. Okay, so that's basically the gist of it. You can fit quite a bit in here. So that's good. Now, let's get into the maybe not so good things about it. So here's a little thing that I'm not the biggest fan of. The glue kind of starts to stick from these corners, and that's from these straps, or the clips, whatever you want to call them, the buckles. If you don't put them in a specific way, they'll get caught. Either these ones or the top ones. Those ones will get caught, and like you see, like it's already like peeling and stuff. Just for reference, I've had this bag for about 6 or 7 months. So that's going. Another thing to take note of is this whole inside divider thing is an insert within the bag. So this, you can see over here, this is plastic, and this whole thing fits in the bag. and you have to be careful with your zippers. You can see mine's already starting to tear a little bit right here, and that's the weak point on these things. I'll get into it more later, but when I had to have it repaired, the guy repairing it had told me he had seen one of these bags before, and on that bag it came in for a zipper repair, and he wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. He said take it back to the manufacturer. If you're unaware, these bags are $200 and they only come with a 30-day warranty, so that's not great right off the rip. But yeah, this insert fits so tight in the bag, you really need to be careful how fast you're zipping and how careful you are zipping the zipper every time you open and close it, because if you catch it, you may rip it, or it'll get stuck, and all your expensive, clippers, shears, everything's gonna get stuck inside, and you're gonna have to do who knows what to get it open. So zippers are no bueno, and that's just a minor cosmetic thing. So that's the main thing. And then there is one other defect that I had that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I'll show you right now. Okay, so when I got the bag, I used it as a backpack as it was supposed to be intended, right? And the stitching from here and from here on these straps, right? It's literally a backpack. It's what it's built for, right? The stitching started coming off here, and it started coming off here, and these straps started to come loose. So then the whole point of having a backpack wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It was no longer a backpack if you can't hold it by the straps. So I emailed GMB Pro and explained to them what was going on. I sent them photos, and luckily this was still within the 30 days. So basically what they told me was either you could send it in to our factory, which was in either like Georgia or somewhere on the East Coast, or I could take it to a local cobbler and they would reimburse me for the repairs up to, I believe, $25 it was. I didn't even know what a cobbler was. Basically, it's someone who fixes like shoes, bags, and some like, I think minor sewing things. I had to look it up on Google because I didn't know what that was. But like I said earlier, I took it to the guy. He had seen one of these bags before. That other bag that he had seen was for the zipper. Mine, the zipper's still okay, but my issue was the straps. And so I showed him the straps, and he was like, yeah, as long as I could take that insert out, and I can get to the seams from behind, I can patch it up no problem. And yeah, the repair ended up, I think, only costing $15 or $20, something like that. So it was I got reimbursed for it, so it was fine. It was just, I wasn't able to use my bag for like, I think 3 days, something like that. Meanwhile, he needed time to repair it. But he said he'd like triple stitched it or something like that. And he's like, you can put like double or triple the weight and it'll hold. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, so just know if you're looking to pick one of these up, you only get a 30-day warranty for something that costs $200. And I'm gonna say it is known to have issues. There's not a lot of videos out there like talking about the downsides, so you should know before you go ahead and buy this thing. Because $200 is not cheap. So take into consideration, I believe there's other options. You don't have to have the bag. A lot of people want it. There's other options. I know Stylecraft makes like a smaller, similar type of bag. Obviously you can't fit as much, but I'm sure it's cheaper. And honestly, my personal opinion, had I known this was going to happen, and only 30-day warranty, if I had known that, I would not have bought this bag. I'm not even playing. I would have saved myself the money, gotten something else, and just, not have overbought right off the rip. I'm still not in the shop, still don't have clients like that. And yes, I do house calls, but I honestly could have gotten by with just, the barber kit case, or just like a simple case that you could, start off with. I would have been fine, let's be honest. So you can also, you would have gotten by as well. no need to buy the bag. The bag is more of like a designer piece. Like, oh, he's got the bag, right? I'm gonna say pass on this one. I'm not happy with everything that went on. You pay for quality supposedly, and then you got to go get it fixed. That happened like a month into using it. So that, and then if the zipper breaks, I mean, I don't know that the cobbler guy knew this, but if it's out of warranty after the 30 days and your zipper breaks, they're probably not going to fix it, or they're going to charge you for it, which I'm not fixing it. If it goes, it goes. I'm not going to fix it. I don't love it to the point where it's worth me spending time dealing with the repair process and then getting it sent back so then I can have it again, when it might happen again and again. So they're just kind of fragile. Just know that. But if you really want it and your heart's set on it, well, I'm not going to change your mind. So just know they're not perfect. I enjoy it for now. It's cool. But when it goes, it goes. And I'm not going to be sad about it. I'll just figure something else out. But yeah, that's my review on this. Out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6. If they had a stronger repair process and like a better warranty for like the money you're spending, like to really prove that they back up the quality on these things, then that would change things. But since that's not the case, again, I would pass on it if I had to do this all over again. So that's my review on the GMB Pro backpack. I would say skip on it, find something else. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys have one, any other problems you've run into. I'm curious to find out, and let's help each other out in the comments and figure out what's really good gear that's out there for us barbers. If you made it to the end, appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Deuces.